To select a unit, place the cursor above the unit and click with the left mouse button. To send a unit towards a specific direction, after having selected it, right-click in the desired direction. To select a group, hold down the left mouse button, draw a rectangle around the group you want to select and release the mouse button. You can see that if a unit crosses a forest, swamp or desert, they move slower than in plain territory, while in the forest, flags represent the units. The screen is the province view. If you want to see the whole province, click the bird view button. To return to the province view, click province view button, release mouse button and drag the blue rectangle above the territory you want to enlarge, then click. To overview the current situation, click the strategic view button. To return to bird view or province view, click the bird view button or province view button as mentioned. Your basic fighting units are swordsmen, spearmen and archers. Swordsmen are capable of close combat, spearmen are capable of medium-ranged combat, and archers are capable of long-ranged combat. All fighting units have 5 attributes. If you place the mouse pointer on any part of your unit, its attributes will appear on the side panel. Attack, defense, stamina, hit point, and experience. The meaning of these is displayed on the message bar. Your fighting units fight better in a formation, but you will need a hero or a commander to create a formation. By promoting a soldier, you gain a commander who is poor in battle, but without whom the units cannot fight in formation. To make a formation, draw a rectangle around the group you want to include into the formation, then click the group button on the right panel. Your fighters begin to move and take their place in default formation. You can also refine your own formation by clicking on Formation button or by hitting the hotkey T, which makes the formation panel appear. With formation buttons, you can arrange your fighters in different predefined formations. Here, by clicking on a fighter and dragging him to a desired position, you can create your own formation. You can decrease the number of your fighters by dragging and dropping them into Indian icon, by clicking Escape or hitting the Escape key to return to the province. Now if you click any of your 4 formation buttons, your troop will move into the desired formation. To change the formation, just click another formation button. You can turn your troop 45 degrees to the left or right by clicking on snake icons. Among your most important units, there are priests and high priests who are able to perform different magics and perform sacrifices to gods. To train a priest, send a slave into the appropriate pyramid. After a while, the priest appears. To perform magic, click any of the 4 magic buttons. High priests have greater magic skills than ordinary priests do. To obtain a high priest, you need to have an experienced priest and some jewels. Send a priest into the high pyramid. A high priest can perform 6 different magics according to his sphere. There are defensive, personal, territorial, and troop magics. To perform magic, you will need some mana. The amount of mana you own is shown in the mana jars. It will decrease when you perform magic and is increased by performing sacrifices. To perform a sacrifice, select the people you want to sacrifice and send them into the pyramid. Click the sacrifice button on the right panel. Adjust the number of people you want to sacrifice. Click the Perform Sacrifice button. Your basic workers work in fishing huts. On in ranches or in farms, send your slaves into the building to let them work. Note that the time does not pass when you are in province view. To let time run, switch to realm view by clicking the realm view button. In this view you can see the whole Aztec Empire. To let time run, release the time stop button. To let time run slowly or quickly, adjust the time scale. As time passes, a number of new slaves are born in the province. New slaves appear around the circle of worth. With the help of caravans, you can transport your people into different provinces. To make a caravan, click the caravan camp icon, release the mouse button and drag the caravan camp icon to the desired position. Group the units you want to transport and send them into the caravan. Switch to realm view. Left-click the caravan, then right-click the desired province. The Caravan command panel will appear. Choose the Go and Enter icon. Let time run and your caravan begins to move. One more important note: if during a battle you wish to quit the game, press the escape key and the game end panel will appear. You can then choose to surrender or to let the computer emulate the battle. To construct a building, you have to have sufficient building materials, wood and stone. Click the construction button. Click the building you want to build. On the message bar, you will see information about the amount of each building material required. Release the mouse button and drag the building to the desired position. As you see, you can only build on grass territory. Send your slaves into the building to let them work. Now switch to the realm view and let time run. After a while, the building will be ready. If you want to demolish a building, click the building, then click the demolish button and let time run. Not only people can be transported, but also different goods if you already have llamas and the llama master. Llama masters can be educated in the llama lair. Group your llamas and your llama master by selecting them and clicking the group button. Place caravan camp, the desired location. Send your llamas and the llama master into the caravan camp. Switch to realm view and double-click the caravan. The transport panel appears. Adjust the desired amount of goods. Click the exit button. Click the caravan. Then right-click the desired location. Click the Enter button. Let time run and your caravan begins to move towards that location. There are some buildings whose construction requires builders as well as slaves and some jewels that are made by craftsmen. You can educate both builders and craftsmen in medium schools. Send your slaves into the school. Switch to realm view and let time run. Switch back to province view. Let the slaves and the craftsmen produce the jewels. The amount of jewels you own is shown at the top in the menu bar. Call up the right information panel. If you place the cursor on the production building, you will see on the panel the production data, how many people are currently working, how much they are producing, and the amount of goods stored in production buildings. By clicking the information button, the province information panel appears. Here you can see all information you might need to know about your province. How many different people you have, what they are doing, how much food your people need, and so on. Now switch to realm view. Here you can get the province information by clicking the information button and dragging it to the province, or by placing the cursor above the province and hitting the I key. An advanced transport option is the bidirectional transportation of any unit. To use this feature, you will need llamas and the llama master. You will also need a trader, whom you can educate in the palace. Place the caravan camp onto the desired location. Group your llamas with your llama master and send them into the caravan camp together with a trader. Switch to realm view and click on the caravan. Right-click the desired province. The transport panel appears. Click the appropriate province export and import buttons, then adjust the desired amount of goods. You can limit the amount taken from a province. Click the limit button and the storage limit panel appears. Adjust the amount of goods you want to leave on the province. Click the OK button. Let time run and your caravan begins to move here and there between the selected provinces. Among your special units, there are heroes and magic items. There are several magic items that give different abilities to their owners, such as increased power, immortality, and so on. To get a magic item, select your warrior and send it to the magic item. Now you will see how much power your special units have. Let your 3 fighters fight against 15 enemies. In the palace, you can educate spies and traders. Your economy will work much more effectively if you have a governor. You can get the governor by clicking the governor button. After clicking the province information button, the province information panel appears. Here you can adjust the proportion of the production of different goods. This way you do not need to allocate your people to different productions, but the governor, according to your settings, will take care of it. To freeze a desired proportion of goods, right-click on its button. You can use your palace also as an education center. To do this, click the palace. Click the upgrade button, and then call up the province information panel. In the left corner you will see the number of available slaves you have. Now adjust the number of units you want to educate and what you want to train them, corresponding to the number of schools and barracks you have. Exit the province information panel. By diplomatic relations, you can gain more power and avoid some negative events. In realm view, you can see the provinces in different colors. You have a good chance to get in diplomatic relation with other empires. To do that, click the diplomacy button. The diplomacy panel appears. Here you can see the list of the neighboring provinces. Select the desired province. The selection panel appears. Say you want to offer an alliance. The offering panel appears. Adjust the amount of jewels you want to offer for the alliance. If your offer is too low, your proposal could be rejected. If your offer is high enough, the alliance will be accepted. Now you will be allowed to cross that province with your army, and after years of alliance, that province will eventually join your empire. You can also break an alliance at any time or request a peace by clicking the appropriate buttons.